on today's show. This is Float Life Fest week, ladies and gentlemen, and Sean Nelson will join us from Chilliwack, British Columbia. Going to talk to us all about blocks, curbs, bearing changes, seating the wheel, breaking the bead. We've got a lot of technical stuff going on today, so we're excited to talk about that with our Team Canada. He is a fat daddy. He does have kids that ride. We will show you that as well. We've got some weekly one-wheel challenges to get to, and of course, all the things that are happening at Float Life Fest to accommodate the rain that might be coming your way. Don't worry about it. They got you covered. The pump track is already covered with a tarp. Don't even worry about it. Friday, Saturday, going to be super sunny out there. Asheville, North Carolina, strap it on because we're coming down to see you for Float Life Fest 2018. Welcome back, folks. Let's do the damn thing. What's up, Belly? How we doing this morning, my man?
Doing good, doing great. Feeling all fine and dandy.
Are you, though? I mean, you woke up a little bit frustrated, and I woke up tired as hell because...
I am frustrated, let me tell you.
Let me tell you something.
I'm in a big argument right now with my nasal passages.
I said, dude, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm good. So he's struggling over here, and I feel bad for you, buddy. I've been through that pain. I know it. Just don't take any Afrin. Don't do it.
Guys, it's officially fall. I can tell because my nose is clogged.
Yep, that's what happens. So welcome to the show. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for watching live on YouTube. The channel is TTR Studios as per usual. And again, if you want to get this stuff on demand, you can head over to patreon.com/TTR Studios LLC. We are giving away $1,000, and I am not, however, just going to pay somebody's rent, because there's only 16 or 20 people in there. And now, right now, you have a 1 out of 20 chance to win $1,000. That's absurd.
That's fantastic.
That's absurd.
Can I get in on that?
You can.
No.
The rule, I'm not going to give it to you.
Can't.
You're not going to do it. We are going to give that $1,000 away as soon as we get to 50 Patreons. That's how we're doing it. When we get to 50 patrons, that's the moment.
We're almost there.
We're almost halfway there. So head over there. We have a lot of, I'm sure we're getting an influx this week. From Float Life Fest. All you have to do is sign up for at least the $3 tier, and that will get you eligible for the $1,000. Guys, think about it. Even 1 out of 50. Would you pay $3, $5 for a 1 out of 50 chance at $1,000? And by the way, everything else that we do forever, like, that is a good deal. So as soon as we get our 50th patron, we will put that $1,000 out there on the next show, and that is sponsored by the Flight Fins. That's sponsored by OW Armor. That's sponsored by Bradley Michael Spence with Boulder Denim Jeans. I mean, guys, people are taking care of you. Let's take care of them. Go check everybody out there.
They're taking care of us.
They're taking care of us.
Take care of them.
Shoot, man. I mean, that is awesome. They're helping us offset this $1,000 giveaway. We can't wait to give it to somebody. You will have a 1 in 50-ish chance as soon as we give it away at that 50th Patreon mark. So very excited to do that. Belly, we have another big announcement that's a little bit sad.
Very sad. I'm a little bit disappointed, but
well, you're probably happy because you get me around now for a little while longer.
Oh, you spoiled it. You spoiled it.
Let me just give you a quick let me preface this, okay? Sean Nelson's coming on. We have a jam-packed show for you today.
It's gonna be a fun one.
I cannot wait. Just got off the phone with Justin Thompson. A lot of good things happening down there at Asheville. So very exciting stuff happening today. We've got a video that I can't wait to play for you. It's got explosions.
Boom.
And it's actually really cool. So very helpful if anybody is not too well versed in tires and how they work. You're going to learn a lot today. But what I would like to start off with is it's just not getting any better. It's just not getting any better, Belly. Like, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to the doctor today, and I'm not going to be at Float Life Fest. And I know that that's going to infuriate some people, but something's wrong. I am not right, and I cannot go down there for the 3 days that it's going to be raining and sit in a hotel room or be out in the slushy rides. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. Like, I'm not getting any better. And I went out to try to play a round of golf with one of my best friends yesterday after I did 6 gigs in 8 days, and then tried to meet him in the morning. Belly, I was back here within 4 holes. I had to leave the golf course.
leave.
I had to leave in the middle of a tournament.
For those who've never played golf, you actually have to play 18 holes to complete a round.
I had to leave. I felt that feeling. I don't know if anybody's ever had mono where it's like walking up the stairs is like you're like winded. It almost feels like you're in like altitude training.
He ain't right, folks.
I'm not right. I'm not
I hear
right.
it all the time.
And it's bad. And I'm not trying to get any sympathy.
No.
But
You'd rather be down there.
I'd rather be down there. I'm really upset right now. And so I have to say a quick thank you to Justin. I'm sorry. Well, yes, of course, Justin Thompson, who will be taking over for my DJ spot. You will get DJ JT. Justin will be DJing for me on Thursday night. Jonathan Stock and Amanda Thompson, I really need to thank them because they're going to be down there the entire time. TTR Studios will be covering the entire weekend. And it actually will probably work out better for you guys as the listeners because if I'm here, what they're going to be doing is Jonathan Stock and Amanda Thompson are going to be constantly sending me stuff throughout the weekend. And as they send it, I'm going to put it all together and then send it out to the internet so that if you're not there, if you're not able to make it to Float Life Fest, like me, you're going to be able to live vicariously through our edits because I'll be putting out, multiple a day, and I will do at least one a day just on YouTube. And then I'll be throwing out some bonus edits for anybody who's a part of the bonus group on our Patreon because we've got to make sure that we do some stuff there. Belly and I still owe you guys a weekly One Wheel Challenge bonus edit. We didn't do it because of the fact that I was in bed all day yesterday. So I got to get right, man. I'm working
6 days this week, so it's going to be a fun week.
Yeah, and we're not complaining. It's just I got to get right. I do.
Yeah.
And
you don't. Yeah, you need something else.
It's been a month, man.
You need to get like a scan.
I'm going today. I know. So
that's what you get scheduled.
Let's just hope it's nothing serious, but this isn't going away, and I can't do it anymore, man. It's just as bad. So that's the bad news.
That's the bad news.
When somebody says, "Do you want the good news or the bad news?" I say, "Hit me with the bad news. Start me there, because then it's all uphill. It's all downhill from here. It's all good and fun."
Well, it's funny. You're saying all downhill is good and fun. Downhill is a bad thing, right?
Not for one wheelers. We love it. We get regen.
But that's the thing. The other thing. It's funny you say that because uphill is such a hard climb sometimes. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the struggle.
It is the struggle. That's why I'm saying it's all downhill from here. It's nice and easy.
You're sledding. You're going fast.
Yeah.
The wind's in your hair.
Yeah, dude.
You want to go downhill.
I'm chilling. I'm Bart Millering. I'm sending it.
That's right. Us one-wheelers go downhill.
What's going on in the social media lounge? Good morning, everybody. How are you?
Well, they're saying, hoping you feel better. Just fell full notch. We're going to miss you.
Oh, man.
Stoke fell, but
I appreciate you guys. What are they serving? What are we serving?
Booze right now is listening on the megabus on his way to DC right now.
Yes. What's up, Fabooze? This is what I'm talking about. Actually, now that we're here, well, no. See, this is what I say. I want him to come and hang out at Floatville, but I gotta stay in bed. I gotta chill out. I'm going to the doctor today. What are we serving in the social media lounge this morning, Belly?
Ooh, social media lounge. They're gonna be getting a cold case of some vitamin C and emergency because they've got a little
some Theraflu.
Some of those who are already there are going to catch a little rain this early in the week, but it's going to be a beautiful weekend down in Asheville, North Carolina.
I am excited to tell you guys that they are making accommodations that you're not even going to know. You're not if you're there Friday through Sunday, you're not even going to know. I was going to be there Tuesday through Thursday when it's going to be raining the whole time. Yes. So what's going to be happening is Jonathan Stock will be there. He's got scrape and tape discounts for anybody who's going to be there. He's going to be giving he's going to be interviewing Future Motion. He's going to be interviewing a lot of you guys. He's going to be covering some of the shenanigans that happen at night, sending us video, and then we'll put it out. So if you can't make Float Life Fest, you will live through my eyes on the editing screen because I am really upset that I can't be there. And so you will feel that level of stoke coming through me because I wish I could be there right now. I feel like I'm letting you guys down. I honestly do. I was talking to Jonathan, I was talking to Justin, and they're like, dude, you have to get yourself healthy. You have to get right. We would love for you to be there, but just take care of yourself. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. That's the good stuff. We got a challenge that we put out there. We did a weekly one wheel challenge, and we have one person who put their video out. Now I'm wondering if that's because of two things. Number one, it was a duet challenge, and a lot of people are traveling right now. A lot of people are heading.
There's a lot of people traveling. Some people are already there. Some
do you
people
want to extend it for another week?
I think that is the best move.
Ask the Social Media Lounge.
Social Media Lounge. Come on. Get close.
Bring it in.
We need to extend this challenge, I think. You guys be the voice, but I think down at the the bike park there when you've got some free time. I think you guys can put together a whole bunch of challenges for us so that we can make some sweet bonus content for
I
you
want
guys.
that. I want the duet circle. Now, we will show once a year because once a year, first of all, is VIP bottle service, and he's the only one who participated in this challenge this week, which was odd to me. And I wonder if it's because, like, we have, like, okay, well, let's just do this on air, Belly. I'm actually curious. What do you think? We've had a lot of participation in the weekly one wheel challenges lately. You go ahead and find it. You're good. But all of a sudden, we changed over to the Patreon, and we told people that, you know, join the challenges, send them in if you want to be eligible for the prize this week, which is a sweet set of Sidewinders for both participants from OW Armor. Thank you, Jeremy Gavin.
Yes, sir.
If you want to be eligible to win that, you just have to be signed up for something on our Patreon page above the $1 bullshit one, right? Well, we only got one submission, and I'm wondering if that's people going, well, I'm not going to sign up, so I'm not. If I can't win, I can't. Listen, if you can't sign, even if you don't feel like signing up, still send the videos in. I don't care. If you don't want to put money towards it, I don't care. I want participation. I'm just saying you're just not going to get anything. You're not going to be eligible for the free like $50 prize that we're putting out there. That's all. I mean, we're giving away $50 to $150 every week on this thing.
Accept the challenge to be the best.
I don't think, yeah. And if you don't want to put that money, at least the $3 a month down, that's fine. Still put the videos in because I want to see you guys get better. I want us to get better. Except for me. That's the whole point of these challenges is I want us to get better. I want it to help us. I designed these for the purpose of taking your head off of the actual thing that we're doing and giving you some fun little challenges to do to subliminally improve your skills. And take a look at this. Look at these guys doing it with what they have, leaf piles. I love it. Just making moves. Got a nice little momentum swing there.
Oh, that was good.
Once year's moving. Once year's moving. I want to know his actual name. Can I get his name? Anyone in the social media lounge? Do you know Once year's name? Or do you want to just call him OY? OY? Let's call him OY. OY for Once year. So they're moving. They're having some fun. They just took some leaf piles. Is he where does he live? Do we know?
Unknown right now.
Unknown? But I do appreciate the I don't know, is that a soccer court? What is that? Hockey. Yeah. It looks like indoor hockey.
Well, there's indoor hockey, indoor soccer, maybe even some handballs played there.
Maybe some handball? Handball Z? And they're about to finish. And
boom.
Dunskies.
No, I think we recorded that time.
I put it on the it's on his thread. So we'll go ahead and I think this time is 101.08.
Yep.
So do this for me, Belly, because Amanda Thompson and I put out an edit.
That's right. She did say she did it.
She did do it, and I have to give it a time. So I want to know if we beat 101.08. I will give the time right now with the people live. Are we ready?
Yep.
All right, start when you're ready.
And you go when you're.
I'll go when the first movement. I missed the button. Start over. My bad. Sorry, everyone. Here we go. Do it again and again. Here we go. Dude, this thing's broken.
All right. Well, I think I know your time.
Do you?
Hold on.
No, just do it one more time for the people. Everybody, just click that button. Click a button. Left click.
I'm just going to let you.
Left click. Right there.
Do you have a timer?
I have a timer.
Can you do it?
Go. All right, we're good. And we're off. Here we go. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, we need the tunes for this one. I don't know if we'll get copyright notices, but this is DJ Amanda Thompson. Yo!
Nice little handoff.
Now we're rolling. We're at 20 seconds, folks. Feeling good about it. Come on, Amanda. Keep moving. Keep moving. This one was hard for me. I'd like to say I think I'm moving pretty quick, though. I think we got a shot at beating them. We're at 46. Oh, it's gonna be close. I think we're screwed. 52.
Amanda with the communication.
Yeah, dude. Oh, happy dance. 58. Oh no! Oh no!
Awesome.
Oh, could you tell I liked it?
Belly, what'd you think?
That was great. It was great.
111. They beat us by 10 seconds. Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right. Good
Still
job,
good,
you
right?
guys. So do we all right, so once look at that. One seer is signed up for the Patreon page. He and his buddy are getting Sidewinders. That's it. They put a video together. They get a free set of Sidewinders thanks to OW Armor. Jeremy Gavin, you are the best. Thank you very much. I appreciate everything that you do over there. He's got his Cobra pads out there. He's got his Sidewinders. They've got all types of different styles and logos on there. So just check them out, owarmor.com. Belly, you want to do it? You want to talk to somebody famous from Canada?
Always.
All right, let's
Justin
do it.
Trudeau.
We'll get Sean Nelson in here as soon as we can. Let's give him a call during the break. We'll be back with Sean Nelson from Chilliwack, British Columbia. All coming up next. Have you ever wondered to yourself, man, what the fuck am I going to eat today? I got the answer for you right here, folks. It's Marinate Restaurant. You marinateyourlife.com. That's what you're going to do. You're going to go over there. You're going to get yourself some sliders, some bowls, some soups, some tacos, whatever it is, because you know on Tuesdays, those tacos are buy one, get one free. So head over to the brand new store on the corner of Western and Melrose and get yourself some goddamn tacos. Let's go, baby. MarinateYourLife.com. Head over there today for the best food you've never had. Welcome back, folks. It is the voice of One Wheel hanging out with you every Tuesday morning for the live taping at 11 a.m. The show officially airs on our Patreon page right after that, patreon.com/TTR Studios LLC. And then for free everywhere on Saturday, right on our YouTube page, TTR Studios, and the podcast on Podomatic.com. We are now joined by the man from Canada himself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time coming. We got Sean Nelson in the house. What's up, Sean?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well. Just make sure you turn the volume on the show down. If you're listening on your laptop or on your phone, turn that volume down. But what's up, dude? Are you at work right now? Where are you?
I am. I'm 8:21 on the West Coast. I've been here since 6 a.m. getting stuff done so I can fly out tomorrow after work and head to the Float Life Fest.
Goddamn trooper is what he is, folks. And I know you're on the West Coast, so I mean, obviously we said Chili. Is it Chilliwack? Is that what it is?
Chilliwack, BC. I call it Chilliwack, just like you.
All right, good. That's very good. So I know you ride a lot with TJ Brown. What's David's last name, by the way?
That's a great question, and I'll be sure to bastardize it. I believe it's Vanderhoek.
That's what I thought. Vanderhoek. I love it.
We call him Hoff. His nickname is Hoff, as in Hoff. What's his name there? Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Fucking David Hasselhoff.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. so, Sean, talk to me. You're a big fan of the show. You've been listening since pretty much day one. What have we not covered on this so far? I feel like we don't do a lot of curb talk and block talk, and that's like your guys' specialty. So maybe you could spread some stoke on the curbs and the blocks.
Yeah, the block. That's my bread and butter. I won't lie. Been a skateboarder since I was 10, and obviously skateboarding parking blocks feeds right into the whole fat block lifestyle that we all live up here. David has basically come out of nowhere just shortly after I met him. He's like, I think I'm going to build a curb. I got some plastic at work. And I said, hey, that sounds awesome. Portable curbs. That's just, how could we go wrong? And he came out and brought one out, I think the second time I met him, and we rode together. And that was the beginning of the curb mania. And he's gone down the rabbit hole.
Well, we're watching your videos right now. We've got them playing on the screen, and it looks like you just make these blocks. You take them out into the grass, which you know I love. And
yeah,
I mean, I don't. Man, how old are you?
I am 43, going on 18.
Yeah, dude, that is well said, because you're running
at least
around.
21, so you can still drink.
Yeah, that's true. Otherwise, we got to kick him out of the social media lounge. Belly, call the security.
Wait, he's in Canada.
All right, I'm 21. I'm 21. I got fake ID.
Yeah, there you go. Well, wait, he's in Canada, so what's the drinking age in Canada? 18?
18 in Alberta and 19 in British Columbia.
Okay.
So I grew up in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, moved to Alberta when I was 18, where I was legal, and then moved to the West Coast when I was 19, where I was again legal.
There you go. You had to wait to move just 1 year.
So he's officially 19 in a day.
Yeah.
Very good. Why is this happening? Okay, cool. Very good. So, all right, cool. So I'm asking you that because, like, I'm seeing some of the pads that you are wearing, and it looks like you got shin pads on, like, for a Little League catcher. And boy, does that look smart.
Those are mountain bike pads. When my boys kind of got their first bike, we got a little pump track right by my house, which is actually great for one-wheeling, and they got into riding the bikes, and me being a risk taker, I bought a bike and thought, I'm going to go there and I'm going to slip off the pedal and I'm going to get meat shins from the pedals on the bike. So I bought those pads and I wore them at the bike track a few times. But when I got the one wheel and the first time I went down and put a knee into the ground and took the board to the shin, I sort of said, hey, I think I'm 42 and I'm going to do the right thing and wear pads. I never wore pads as a skateboarder kid because I was too cool for school.
Well, have they helped? Because I'll tell you right now, my ankles are like all purple. They're just forever purple from here on out. And I'm wondering if I shy away from curbs and blocks because I am a big baby, and I'm worried about some of the injuries that might come along with me trying to get better at it. And I feel like that's where you can really hurt yourself. Belly, what do you got?
So from the social media lounge, Dom lays bricks, Sean dances on top of them.
That's fantastic. That is absolutely true. But I wonder do you think that's something that would help my confidence in learning blocks? Is those shin guards? I don't always wear the shin guards, but when I'm going out and I'm planning to land something new, or I feel like I'm going to push all the chips in and I'm going for broke, I put those on. A lot of times they're not comfortable. They're sweaty. They stink. Having said all that, when I go down and I drive my knee into the ground, I've gone down on the block on my shin, and I've just been so thankful that I have those on. Between the rails of the one wheel and the block itself, I feel like there's just a recipe for disaster. And does anybody watch Sean, do you watch Ballers on HBO with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson?
I don't watch TV, actually.
You and Amanda Thompson right now are really just chapping my ass with your no TV. What do you guys do for fun? I mean, you just stare at the wall?
No, they one wheel.
Yeah. honestly, between work,
and then kids,
family, and just needing to power down, I won't lie, my phone is my TV. When you guys turn on the TV, I turn on my phone.
We're his TV.
Yeah, well, that's true. We are his TV.
Jeez, Luke.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, you're my TV. Actually, you guys are absolutely right. This is the closest thing to appointment viewing I've experienced in 4+ years. It's absolutely true.
This is an honor now. It's an honor.
I mean, I am honored.
No, I'm honored to be here on my appointment viewing show.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know why I brought up Ballers. I had something I was going to go to.
They
for that.
used One Wheels in that show.
That is true. The Future Motion was on the set of Ballers, and I did see that it was one of the episodes. Oh, that's what I was going to say. In the show, if anybody does watch, you'll appreciate this. Dwayne Johnson is running a media company, kind of like TTR Studios, if you will, and they acquire a group of kids that are skateboarders, and they get all up in their face because Nike is interested in representing them, and so they tell the skateboarders, "Here's a camera, go out and videotape what you want the world to see." And they put together a video of like Terrell Suggs and this other fake football player who are saying, you think skating is one thing? Like, you got to overcome adversity to do something great. And they show all these clips of these kids skating and hurting themselves, racking themselves in the nuts, getting put on a stretcher and going into the ambulance and laughing as they're dripping blood out of their face because they're fucking crazy. And then you have Terrell Suggs say something like, but after you overcome adversity, you acquire greatness. And then it shows clips of them like fucking killing it and just sending it off of ridiculous ledges. And so I guess the reason I'm bringing this up, Sean, is because, like, as a skateboarder yourself, you have to be willing to get hurt to improve. Is that correct?
You have to be willing to get up more times than you fall down. And at 43 years of age, I'm far better at falling down than I'd ever care to admit. But at the same time, that's how I actually got to be good on the curbs on the one wheel. I have such a sort of intimate level of comfort with that parking block. And while I respect it and I'm fearful of falling down on it, when it's time to go, I'm not thinking about falling down. I'm thinking about landing the trick. You're only thinking about success. You're envisioning it in your mind's eye. You see it in your mind's eye. I see it for days before I go out and think, all right, today's the day I'm gonna land it. I'm gonna double down. I'm putting all the chips in, get whatever cliche you want out. But that's sort of the reality. So I'm really good at falling down, and I also wear all those pads so that I can get back up. I've slammed so hard on the one wheel in the 11 months since I bought it that I can safely say without the pads, I probably would have had 5 one-wheel career-ending injuries that would have sort of been old skateboard injuries that, took me out and just made it to the point where I couldn't justify getting back on that board.
I mean, I can remember it myself. I can tell you right now, it might be a little bit uncomfortable to wear mountain biking shin pads, but I bet you it's a lot more comfortable than actually whacking yourself in the shin. Yeah, I mean that's just the bottom line of it.
Yeah, I won't lie. I've slammed hard enough with all my pads on that I'm fucking sore for a week after, and I go, wow, I would be wrecked. I would have gone to the hospital, and I wouldn't be at work, and I wouldn't be thinking about my next trick, and I'd be done. And I mean, I'm used to falling down. Skateboarding from the age of 10, that was it. You get up, you pick the rocks out, the blood's pouring down, and you're halfway invested. You're not quitting at that point. I came to land this shit, and I'm going to land it, or I'm going to basically, the saying that I say was land or slam, and that was it. You give yourself 2 scenarios. You land it right away, or you slammed because you fucked up, and you learn from your mistakes.
I like what you said about visualizing and seeing it with your mind's eye. Think about the band Third Eye Blind. Get it? Mind's eye is blind. That's what they're talking. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, Sean and I will get into the
gland.
What's that?
Calcifying your pineal gland.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Listen, Sean and I will get into the 5th dimension real quick if you guys let us. So, Belly, just shut me down if that happens.
I want to put Potts to sleep. Where is he?
Potts will rip you a new one tomorrow. That's okay. But I like what you said about visualizing a trick before you land it. There's a lot of people that Adrian Peterson was just talking about this, how part of his daily routine, it's not just working out, it's mental reps. He'll literally sit in, I don't know where he sits, in a corner somewhere in a dark room, I don't know, but maybe a hyperbolic chamber. He closes his eyes and he takes mental reps of, receiving the handoff from the quarterback and then hitting the right gap and then, juking the linebacker and then stiff arming the safety right down into the ground, face planting him and then running for the touchdown. That's something you have to see before you're going to do it. Is that something you do, Sean? Do you actually visualize landing a trick in your own home before even leaving and bringing your one wheel outside?
Start to finish, I visualize anything that I want to do on the one wheel. For me personally, if I can't see it in my mind's eye, I'm never going to see it under my feet. It's not going to happen. If I can't envision it and I can't do it in my mind and think and feel and sort of practice the motions of what my body would be doing while I'm going through it in my mind, then it's never going to happen for me. I'm just going to keep falling down on that damn block. To that effect, never visualize falling. Always think about landing. Always think positive. Whatever you think about, you're going to have happen. Similar to what you said on the other show there, where you kind of thought, oh, I wonder what it would be like to fall here. Well, fuck, you don't have to wonder anymore. You fell right there.
I found out real quick.
Well, looks like the Social Media Lounge wants touchdowns today, which I don't even have up right now.
Let's
so
go, Belly. You have your touchdowns.
I get it. But it's the fall season, right?
Oh, Jesus. No.
Nice one, Fab. You get a touchdown.
You're not plugged in.
Oh, I'm not.
That went through your laptop.
I'm not ready at all with the sounds.
That's okay. You got a little sniffles going on. It's all right. I'm proud of you, man. You're doing a lot over here by yourself. Look, you just gotta. There it is.
That one's for me.
There it is. No, I want a touchdown for your performance today. Touchdown! That's what we need.
That was for you, Faboose.
It's for Faboose. Okay. All right, Sean Nelson. We want to. In fact, hey, I know he's a fat daddy, right? So, how many one wheels do you have?
I have 3 of them. I bought my first board November 4th of last year. Before that, I owned a full-size 4-wheel steer rock crawl V8 motor, horsepower, all that stuff. And I bought the one wheel kind of thinking, oh, this is going to be fun. Give me something to do between weekends while I'm away rock crawling. And,
what the hell is a rock crawler? What is that?
It's a full-wheel vehicle.
Yeah, 4-wheel steer vehicle. You steer the front wheels, the back wheels, full hydraulic steering, big motor, all kinds of gears. Flop it on the roof, flip it back over, try again, kind of thing.
I feel like we need a British Columbia Float Life Fest. Am I right? I feel like you guys have a lot of stuff that you can offer that we don't have down here in the States. Uh-oh. Sean, get your phone right. That's all right. Hold on, Sean. Get your phone right. We'll make sure that he's all right. Belly is really excited. Are you going to show us rock climbers while we get his phone all set up? We'll have our intern, Clyde, fix the phone line. Clyde, take care of it. Thank you. Thank you very much. He has one of these? Are you serious? Show the people what I'm looking at right now. No way he rides one of these. Look at that
Why
thing.
would he lie?
That's like a dune buggy from Mad Max.
Yeah, it's sweet.
That's
rock
so
climbers
cool.
are sweet. I mean, scary.
Hear me?
There he is,
now.
Sean Nelson. Thank you,
We
Clyde.
lost you for a
Our
second.
intern fixed your line. You sound a lot better now. What's up? There you go. We're looking at rock climbers. You own one of these?
I did. I sold one of those because of the one wheel.
Oh, okay.
That's what I used to do. That was my previous hobby. So fully mechanically minded, welding, fabricating. You had to obviously be able to fix that thing when you break it. I barrel rolled it backwards, fucking all kinds of, colossal failures and shit like that.
Well,
so anyway,
you brought up bearings and fixes and stuff. I want to get to your kids riding and stuff as well, but I wanted to ask you because we're going to get into the third segment. We want to watch a video on how tires are mounted. But we'll do that in the third segment. Belly's got a really cool video that he's got pulled up. We're going to use explosions to mount tires. And I wanted to kind of get into bearings. Go ahead.
We've done that on the trail in the bush with 40-inch tall tires when you knock a bead off and you don't have enough air pressure to seat the bead. You spray a whole bunch of whatever the hell you have in there that's flammable, and you get the fuck out of the way. And it's just as exciting as it is in the videos.
Dude, but did it work? Did it work?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely worked.
So we'll show
I would never do that on my one wheel, but yeah, it worked.
We'll show that video then.
Technique, that's for sure.
That's my fault. I didn't mean to stomp on you there, man. I'm really trying to get better at not talking over guests on the phone. It's really hard on our end, and I didn't mean to stomp on you there, bud. But
you are getting better.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I am like you have to understand. My brain. I probably need Adderall. I think we can all agree.
You're excitable. I get that. You're excitable. I get like that too when I'm excited.
But I do. Listen, I do hear the complaints, and I know there is a contingency of people out there that can't stand listening to me because of the fact that I stomp on people. I don't do it on purpose. I'm trying to get better. Yeah. Nobody's perfect, and that's one of my things that I could use to work on. But hey, man, we want to show a picture of your kids riding. So, like, how old are these kids? It looks like I don't know, 4, 5.
Please do, yeah. So my youngest one, Tyler, he's 4. He's going to be 5 next month, and then Lucas is my 7-year-old, and Kelly Beeman is my float queen. And so I think the video you're going to show probably showcases all 3 of them. Back to what we were talking about there. I came home from work one day, and the family said, hey, we want to go down to the soccer field in the one wheel. And I said, awesome, great. Wow, I didn't see this coming at all. And so we went down there, and we just had one small technical issue, and that was that there's 4 family members, and
3 wheels?
We only have 3 one wheels. So I didn't actually get to ride that day, but I was more than stoked to be a full-blown cameraman for my float family here. So,
well, let me tell you something while we're looking through this, while looking at this video. I can tell you right now, you've got orange shirt. What's your orange shirt rider's name?
That's Lucas. He's my 7-year-old.
Lucas is chill. He's like your Bodie, your McCosker. He's got style. He's super chill. He's just killing it. He doesn't even need. He's not even thinking about it. He's just cool because. I mean, I'm just watching him ride. Yeah. He's just cool because he's cool. Who is the little blue shirt one?
That is Tyler. He's my 4-year-old. He is a miniature clone of me, and to be honest, I'm terrified as a parent.
I think Tyler is going to be more of a pro ride foot pad rider. I think he's going to be more of a Paul Orrick because he looks like a surfer to me with his hands out. You see the surf? He's got the surf mode down, dude. He's hanging 10.
Yeah, he's doing awesome. That board is so big and heavy for him. He is he's doing so good. And Lucas, he actually has the Hoosier tire on there. He likes the Hoosier over the Vega. It's a lot
he's got the preference already.
There you go.
Yeah, oh yeah. He insists. Daddy, I want the XR. Let's put the Hoosier on there. I don't want to ride the Soft Club.
There you go.
Either, kid.
And of course, your float queen. Who's what you want to shout out to your wife, who's obviously a kick-ass wife for letting you have a family this cool?
Oh, yeah, she's cool. She's so gets it. She does not stand in front of me in any way, shape, or form. She stands beside me the whole way. Her name's Kelly Beeman, and she's actually in the Float Queens there. I added her without telling her, and then I secretly got her nominated to Woman Crush Wednesdays without telling her.
Yeah.
And one woman, one wheel. She actually got in behind the back scenes there and made that all happen. And Kelly she's pretty shy about the one wheel and everything in that aspect. But we got her on there. She said, "You just see me tagged in anything on any Facebook stuff lately?" I said, "No, I haven't. Why do you ask?" I got tagged in this thing in the Float Queens. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? And I said, I don't know. It's like a group of about 300 one-wheelers. I don't know why you would assume it had anything to do with me.
That's awesome. Way to sneak it up on her. And that's the best thing about this is that, I get why you might be a little bit self-conscious if you're new to something. You're getting out of your comfort zone, but this is just a really good community of supportive people, especially the Float Queens and what they're doing in there with Woman Crush Wednesdays. Good job, Amanda. One woman, one wheel. Sean Nelson, you have done an amazing job, sir. I think we're going to need to get you back eventually, talk more with us. You did a wonderful job, man. Thanks for coming on.
Sure, I'd love to come back. We could start talking bearings next time, stuff like that.
I'm going to have to because in fact, we'll just fly you out to TTR Studios so you can change my bearings because I put in a request for Float Life, for Future Motion to do it over a month ago and they still haven't responded to me. So maybe we'll just get you out here.
Yeah, I'd like to do it. I was asked by people if I would do it at Pro Life Fest, and as much as I want to help people out, and I'm down for that. Opening people's boards at a thing they traveled all the way across the country for to potentially find a problem. I'm a little bit nervous about that, but I definitely don't mind helping people out in the comfort of a garage with some tools and stuff like that. So yeah, fly me to DC. Let's do it.
I'll get you to Floatville all the way from Chilliwack, British Columbia. Bud, thank you so much. This is Sean Nelson. Thanks for joining us, man. You did a great job.
Thanks so much, and thanks, Belly. Nice to not talk to you over there.
Thank you, Sean. You have a great day, fella.
Sean Nelson, thank you, bud. He did an awesome job. There he goes, and here we go. We'll take a quick break. We will shout out our VPs, our bottle service members, and show you an awesome video that we can't wait with explosions and tires and all kinds of shit happening up next, right here from TTR Studios.
Marinate Restaurant puts a unique twist on fast casual dining by starting with only the freshest ingredients to slow cook delicious melodies of taste and colors that are sure to delight your senses. Whether you're craving the Chipotle pulled pork sliders, honey basil chicken tacos, or the infamous kitchen sink wrap, Marinate has something for everybody with tons of vegetarian options too. It's the perfect choice of catering for your offices or events with fast and friendly service from a brand new store on Melrose and Wester. Stop by today, or you can order online at marinateyourlife.com.
Yay for Taco Tuesday! Don't forget, buy one, get one free. All damn day!
Tacos, wraps, sliders, and sides. Slow cooked to perfection at Marinate Restaurant. marinateyourlife.com.
Welcome back, folks. It is time for the VIP shout-outs from our Patreon page. Patreon.com/TTR Studios LLC. Chris Richardson, what up? Once here, what up?
Let's go.
Tom Plevel, what up, dude? You guys are VIPs that are really kicking ass, and we appreciate you, so thank you. And if you would like to join the VIP lounge, just head over to patreon.com/TTR Studios LLC. Guys, we're getting there. We got 20 already. When we get to 50, we're giving away $1,000. That will be a 1 in 50 chance for you to win. And also, that puts you eligible for everything else that we do ever. Just do the $5 a month one. It gets all of our shows right after we post them. It gets you eligible for the cash. Anything that we give away is all free after that. $5 a month. It's nothing. Belly, what's that?
$1.25 per episode.
Damn right. And we are going to put that towards regional circuits. And that's what I want. A regional tournament set up with coverage, ideally from ESPN, the Ocho. I'm starting to reach out to them, and I would like to get a lawyer. Can we get in the social media lounge? Is anybody a lawyer?
One Wheel Lawyers. Get it on the...
I believe Once a Year is a lawyer. I think he's a lawyer. I would like to talk. I need to talk to a lawyer. So hit me up if you can. Not necessarily during the show, but reach out to me if you're listening to this anytime throughout the week. If you're doing it on free on Saturdays, or if you're a patron that is watching here throughout the week. Thank you, guys. Either way, if you're watching for free, we still love you. That's totally cool.
I love it the most.
You like the free people the most?
Of course, because that's my social media lounge people.
I get it. I totally get it.
Those are my people.
Family. All right, let's watch this video if you can. Belly, show these people what we're talking about, because first of all, I know I just had to switch, but can I ask you a question, Mr. Belly Matt LaBelle?
Yeah, sure. I guess that's all right.
What is happening here? I had a tire in my car. I don't know tires very well.
You're tire luck, man.
Dude.
You're like, I've only lived with you 1 year. I'm fairly certain I've heard of you getting at least 5 times a tire on one of your vehicles when you had 2.
Well, that's because we were witnessing the Camaro that was a fucking lemon. I already got rid of it, sold it, ate the loss, whatever. I'm not, full disclosure. How about I finish the sentence?
Yes.
Full disclosure. I got pissed off over an ex-girlfriend, went out and bought a fucking stupid-ass Batmobile black Camaro with a body kit on it, and it was a lemon for sure.
Get a tattoo next time.
No, at least I could sell the Camaro.
Yeah, but, you know, the tattoo would have been fun.
Good advice. Get something permanent instead of something not permanent.
Man. Yeah.
Anyway, I went out to go to a gig and my tire was completely flat. It was just flat. I'm like, oh shit, okay. I just filled it like 2 days ago. What? No, that's what I'm saying. I had a slow leak and then I drove it and then 2 days later it's just flat. I'm like, oh my God, okay. So anyway, long story short, my dad came out and plugged it while I Ubered to a wedding. I had to Uber to a wedding.
With all your gear.
With all my gear. Threw that in the Uber. And my mom and dad went out to my car and
so the
called
Uber driver was not ready.
He was cool with it. He actually helped. It was great. It was like I had an assistant. He was like, oh, let me help you. And I was like, oh, let me tip you. That part was fine. But my mom and dad came out and they they called AAA. They tried to it turns out I didn't even have a spare tire. So my dad plugs the tire with that stuff that you put on a tire plug stuff. It was exactly what they would do at a shop. It's just rubber that molds to the tire basically.
Well, no, it's injected into the puncture point.
Right. And so he did that and then and we put it back on. It was fine. So then fast forward a week and this is now Sunday.
And it's not fine.
It's not fine. I'm driving on the 4th wedding in 4 days that I'm doing. And I have to play piano. This is the one I have to play Journey. I'm playing piano for their first dance. I'm nervous. I got all my shit in my car. I'm going to the golf course where they're getting married. And 7 miles from where I'm supposed to be, my tire light comes on. And I'm like, motherfucker, not now. Not now. My car, as I let go from the steering wheel, just test it, starts to drift to the left, which is the side that tire is on. I'm like, not now. Oh, my God. And I just kept it steady. And then I got to the venue. And I was like, fuck it. I'm here. I don't care. I'm just going to start unloading and whatever. Once I started unloading, I got all my stuff done. I went out, put my head to the tire, and I can hear the air coming out of it. I can hear.
It means the hole's too big to plug.
I mean, you can hear it, Belly.
Yeah, but that just means the hole's too big to plug.
It's already been plugged.
No,
for a week.
I know, but what I'm telling you is, yeah, it's plugged, but it's just not a permanent solution, unfortunately.
Not a permanent solution, right? And you can tell.
I have a plugged tire on my car that's been plugged for 6.5 months.
Look at that. That's how it should happen. I'm not blasting my dad. And my dad knows what he's doing. Yeah. It's just this isn't working.
Just that whatever punctured your tire has just created too big of a hole that even with a plug, the fluctuation of the size of the tire with temperatures and things like that,
and also
and air pressure, and rotational force,
yeah, exactly. So
is just too big of a hole.
The reason I bring this up is obviously we all deal with tires on a daily basis. Yep. And I want to know if this has something to do with the bead, because I didn't even know what a bead was. When you guys hear breaking a bead, we're about to show you a video that gives you an unbelievable explanation of what that actually means.
Well, have you checked the tire pressure of your one wheel?
Yes, but before we go there, even though that's been lower, what I wanted to say to you is, so the air is coming out of this tire. I can hear it, and I put my air compressor that I use, my portable air compressor, you plug it into the cigarette lighter of your car, and then you can fill air. Belly, I plugged it in just to fill it enough to move it from the loading dock over to a parking space and to leave it for the night. Call AAA, try to get it towed while I'm at the wedding. And I plugged it in. It was at like 27 from where it should be at 34 when I started this ride. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm fucked. I fill it up to about 32, pull it, and drive it over to a parking space. I can hear it coming out. And I'm like, oh, well. I go back in and I start the wedding. We're doing the toast. I've got my dad calling AAA to get the tow truck out. And the tow truck comes out. They did all this shit while I'm running a wedding, man. Like,
oh, and by the way,
I'm sorry. For one second.
Wasn't this the Faithfully wedding?
Yes. This is the one I'm playing piano for. Let me just.
The first dance.
Can I just take a second and say, I'm awesome at what I do. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be cocky, but I can handle anything that comes up at a wedding. Mm-hmm. I go out to the guy on the tow truck. He goes, dude, first of all, 8:09 arrival time is what the app says. He'll be there at 8:09. 8 o'clock, I open the dance floor, and they're running 30 or 40 minutes behind. So at 8:05, the groom comes up to me, and he goes, hey, man, we're running a little bit behind. Do you think we can move the cake cutting and the bouquet and the garter up to 8:20 instead of 8:35? And I'm like, sure, you got it. And in my head, I'm like, fuck, now I've got like a 5-minute window to get out to this tow truck. So I put on Monet because it's like a 5-minute song. Roll out to the tow truck, give him my ID, and the guy goes, dude, what are you talking about? There's nothing wrong. And we're looking at this tire, and it's completely held all of the air. It's sitting at 32. I put my ear and my head to the tire, can't hear a goddamn thing. Now, what the fuck?
Ugh.
What is that about?
I want to go out and look at your tire
I know.
right now.
I'm telling you, I drove around all day yesterday and it's fine. How does that happen? I'm wondering if it has to do with the bead. Let's play this video and educate the people exactly what I'm talking about, because this video, even if you've seen it before, it's fascinating. It's about 3.5 minutes long, and I really think we can all learn something here. If you're a podcaster, this is how to set the bead of a tire using a controlled explosion. I want to start off by saying, do not try this at home unless you realize you are completely on your own. Be careful.
They prepare matches.
That's too much.
Lighters.
I'm just gonna show.
Too much.
I'm just gonna lay out. Let's just lay out and watch this video together. Have fun, you guys.
Boom. The explosion causes the tires to swell, and bewilderingly, they sit perfectly mounted on the wheel. Just what are we seeing here? The reaction we're witnessing here is the rapid expansion of gas to spread a tire so it can hold itself on a wheel. In simpler terms, you're watching the tire getting blasted back onto the wheel. To understand how this is accomplished, you have to understand how tires and wheels stay together. You're looking at a cross-section of a tire and wheel. These are tire beads. They're made of steel cable fibers, making them rigid and strong. Each wheel has little grooves, or pockets. The tire beads sit in these grooves, locking the tire to the wheel. But when the tire beads separate from their wheel grooves, a problem arises.
There it goes, the bead just broke.
This can happen a few ways. For example, off-road drivers frequently air out their tires to allow more rubber to touch the ground at a time. This increases traction and provides a smooth ride, but it also increases the chance of unseating your tire bead. If you're a regular driver, landing in a deep rut, turning too hard in an emergency maneuver, or even contacting a sidewalk can knock your tire askew. As soon as a tire bead breaks from its wheel groove, the tire will quickly lose air. Worse still, a tire will be impossible to inflate until both beads are set and a seal exists between the wheel and tire.
Now, Belly, that's what I'm questioning. Is that what happened to my tire? Because it doesn't seem like the air was coming out of the hole in the tire. It seems like it was releasing from somewhere else. Why would it be holding the air now, afterwards? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's weird.
And so I'm wondering, I kept thinking about this video and I was like, I wonder if it's coming through the bead.
So this is a problem when I got a flat tire, I was losing air that way as well. My bead was not in the right groove. So every few days my tire would be flat. Until I got it fixed.
Interesting. Let's keep watching.
That's where the explosives come in. Your wheel is sitting on the floor with a loose tire draped around it. Both tire beads have become unseated, and it's impossible to get air into it. The tire sits against the wheel, creating a sort of chamber. Using a nozzle or aerosol can, you spray the tire chamber with lighter fluid. Flammable liquid and gas fill the entire tire chamber.
Again, be careful at home.
Next,
Don't
you
do
strike
this
a match,
unless you know what you're
or
doing.
prepare another ignition source. You brace yourself and set the lighter fluid on fire. The burning gas suddenly and violently expands. This is also known as an explosion. The escaping gas pushes the sidewalls of the tire up and out. If the proper amount of lighter fluid is used, the tire will expand so far, the tire bead moves along the wheel and catches the groove. That gas won't stay there forever, so you stand ready to fill the tire with air. If you did everything correctly, your tire is now ready to go, and hopefully, your first destination isn't a hospital.
And that was from Business Insider. Thank you very much for all that information.
Yeah, I found that like first of all, it felt like we were in science class just watching videos together.
Luch Dog, the science guy.
But I like doing that every now and then because I feel like we can learn. I don't know if you've seen that. Just having a visual of what that bead is and what its purpose is really helps me out. It helps me to understand. If I understand what something is, then I can really get my mind around it. And a lot of you on the social media lounge are popping off that you don't think it's the bead in my tire. You think maybe check the valve stem. That makes sense. Maybe the plug is moving around a little bit and releasing air on accident, which is obviously. I'm gonna go get my tire changed. But wow,
tire plugs are a short-term solution from the social media lounge. They should be removed from there and replaced on an inside patch, which they do at dealerships and things like that. That's where I got mine fixed.
Beautiful. Okay, so that's what I will be doing then here as I get ready for just a week. I gotta get
another jam-packed week.
Another jam-packed week of getting myself right. Yeah. So let's do. I wanted to make one more announcement before we get you guys out of here.
What?
You have a chance to win a free One Wheel XR. That is right. If you are heading out to.
Yeah, do we have some little information about Float Life Fest and things like that?
I do. And I wanted to tell the people that if you are going to Float Life Fest 2018, you are going to have a chance to win a free XR. That's right. So what we're doing here is, I'm not doing it. This is Future Motion has donated a One Wheel XR. And, you know, Belly, you don't want... You want everybody to have an equal chance. This is the problem that I run into in weekly One Wheel challenges. I don't want McCosker and Bodie and Jake Leary winning every prize.
They don't.
They don't, but they could, because, you know, if I just did it... Like, there are riders that are significantly better than other riders. You know what I'm saying? True. And you want everybody to have a chance to win something because that's how you fuel the flames. You know, you want people to feel like they are also a part of the riders, and it's not just the top tier riders out there. That's true. There's a lot of riders that are talented, and some people that are getting better at it every day as we speak. So what we wanted to do is we wanted an equal chance for everybody to win this XR, not just give it to the top rider of the week. The way that we're going to do this is when you get to the Float Life Fest, you're getting a raffle ticket just for being there. But for every event that you participate in, you will also get another raffle ticket to go into the raffle. They'll pull it out and they'll give that one lucky winner a completely free One Wheel XR.
That's a huge
That's
raffle.
Sweet, man.
Are there other raffle prizes?
I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know. I know there are different prizes that they're giving away. I don't know if they're doing it through raffle, but I know that the One Wheel XR will be raffled off so that you have just as much of a chance to win as anybody else, especially if you're participating in a lot of the events. You've got more of a chance to win. So it won't be based on skill. It's based on you getting out there, get your ass out there, have some fun, participate in the events. Amanda Thompson will be covering Raquel's clinic on Friday, and then she will be covering her own ride with the Float Queens on Saturday. Jonathan Stock will be covering everything else, literally from the moment you get up to the moment you guys hit the pillow. He will be taking care of it, and if anybody can't make it, we will be making sure to get all these edits out to you. There will be bonus edits only, so make sure if you want to see those, you head over to patreon.com/TTR Studios LLC and sign up for at least the bonus edits. That's the $7 tier that gets you all of our episodes as soon as we post them, gets you eligibility to all of our prizes, and the bonus edits that Belly and I are putting out each and every week. Let's go back and do, for this week, we're going to do some, we're going to do the ones we promised from last week.
And remember, the challenge is still on.
Yeah, the challenge is
complete the challenge this week.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep the challenge going for another week now that you're all down at Float Life Fest and you can have some buddies to ride with. But if you would like to be eligible for any of that, you got to sign up at least for the $3 tier. Make sure once we get 50 patrons, we're giving away $1,000. It's all happening right here, folks. So strap it on. This has been a fun one. Thank you for everybody here at TTR Studios. This is the voice of One Wheel. We'll see you soon.